Sorry if the lighting is really bad and I'm not in focus, but it's really hard to film without a good viewfinder. But anyway, I'm back with another video this week, and today's video is going to be how to apply foundation like a pro. These personally are all my tips and tricks on how to apply foundation and how it can look its best. Also, sorry now if you can hear my mom's background noise. She's playing music super loud, so I'm sorry about that. I'm also thinking of filming another video on how to color correct the correct way, or an eyebrow routine, or a updated MAC lipstick collection. I don't know. If you guys are interested in any of those videos, please let me know and comment down below what you guys would like to see. Also, thanks for all the new subscribers that are subscribed to me. I hope that you really enjoy my channel and that you stay. And also, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's all I have to say, and let's get into it. Hi guys, jumping straight into the tutorial. I'm starting off with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and I use this more as a moisturizer than a primer or a face base. But prior to this, I did wash my face with the Aveeno cleanser, and a good tip to keep in mind is always make sure to wash your face at least 30 to 15 minutes before applying any makeup or foundation. Moving on to the next step, I'm using two different primers. One is on the cheaper end, which is the NYX Pore Filler, and one is a little bit more expensive, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And the reason why I did this is just so that you guys can have two different options. You guys don't only have just a higher end option or a cheaper end option, but you guys have both. And what a primer does is just help your foundation look a lot more smooth and natural. It can also help reduce the appearance of large pores and wrinkles, so this step is very, very important. Also, with my primer, I tend to focus it more where I have a lot of texture, which is always around my eye, so I really just make sure to work the primer into my skin in those areas. For my foundation today, I'm using the Manuel Skin Perfector foundation in the shade Medium 2. I honestly love this foundation because it looks so natural and it's not too heavy. It's full coverage, but it's still not very heavy feeling on my face. Another tip is always to use a foundation that is gonna suit your skin type. For example, I have really bad, really oily skin, so usually foundations that dry to a matte finish fit me best and look the most natural on me. So you always want to make sure to go for a natural look instead of more of a cakey look, if that makes any sense. Also, another tip is that you can either match your foundation to your face or to your neck, but personally I like to match my foundation to my neck, but I always just make sure to blend it down onto my neck. Now, moving on to concealer. Since I have really dark under eyes, I like to use two different concealers, and the first one that I'm going to go in with is the NARS stick one, and this is in the shade Caramel. And the reason why I use this first is just to help cover up the darker areas on my face, which is around my lips, under my bottom lip, on my freaking bee bite, which I had a few years ago, and under my eyes as well. And I am just blending this out a little bit just to prepare for the next concealer, which is going to be the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And for that one, I like to use it a shade or two lighter than my actual skin tone, just to help highlight those areas and to really cover up those dark under eyes. And what I like to do with the more brighter concealer is drag it down up to where the nose ends, and then I just really like to blend that out. It's just so that that whole area can just pop out and just look like you're more awake, and then just blend, blend, blend. And then to set my concealer, I'm going in with the Lorde Mercier translucent powder, and people always ask me why I do this step, and it's just to prevent your under eyes from creasing and so that your concealer can last as long as possible. And I know for me that I have to apply powder because I have really bad under eye wrinkles, and it just helps them not to crease as much. And then just with a big tapered face brush, I like to wipe off the excess, just making sure not to remove all of the concealer. And then that is all for the face, and then I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup, and I'm going to go in using the NYX contour and highlight palette, and I'm taking the darkest shade and just really applying that onto the hollows of my cheekbones and onto my temples. Then just taking any extra powder from the contour shade, I'm just applying that to the sides of my nose and to my jawline. And then I did highlight with a highlighter shade from the NYX palette and just putting that to the bridge of my nose. And then going in with one of my favorite blushes, which is the Dolce Vita blush, I'm applying that right on top of the bronzer and just applying that very lightly on my cheeks. And with that same tapered face brush, I'm just blending out my blush and my contour a bit, and then taking the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow highlighter, I'm highlighting the tops of my cheekbones, and I really love this highlighter. It's just super subtle, well, as subtle as can be for me. I just really love this color, as you can see, and I am highlighting my Cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, and the bottom of my lip. And for my lips, I'm taking the Chi lip liner pencil from ColourPop and just lining my lips like I usually do, and then just filling that in. And then to top that off, I am taking the MAC lipstick in the shade Pure Vanity, and this was part of the MAC Tribe collection, so I don't think it's no longer available, but I will check. And yeah, as you can see, this combination is like the perfect nude for me, and I really love it. And that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I forgot to mention that I am setting my face with the MAC Fix Plus, and that's all. Bye!